Kathleen Kennedy's exit from Lucasfilm, the end of an era for Star Wars. After more than a decade at the helm of Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy is expected to step down by the end of 2025, marking a major transition for both Star Wars and the company itself. Kennedy, who took over from George Lucas in 2012 following Disney's $4 billion acquisition of Lucasfilm, was instrumental in reviving the Star Wars franchise for a new generation. However, her tenure has been marked by both box office successes and creative controversies, making her departure one of the most debated topics in the entertainment industry. Why is Kathleen Kennedy leaving? Reports suggest that Kennedy has informed close associates and Disney executives of her plans to retire at the end of 2025, although official confirmation from Lucasfilm is still pending. Some sources indicate that she initially planned to leave in 2024, but extended her contract to oversee key Star Wars projects. While Kennedy's decision appears to be voluntary, industry speculation suggests that Disney CEO Bob Iger may be looking for new leadership to steer Lucasfilm in a fresh direction. Her impact on Star Wars. Under Kennedy's leadership, Star Wars experienced record-breaking success with The Force Awakens 2015, which grossed over $2 billion and revitalized the franchise. However, the sequel trilogy quickly became divisive, with The Last Jedi 2017 sparking controversy and The Rise of Skywalker 2019 struggling to satisfy fans, ultimately earning $1.1 billion, significantly lower than its predecessor. Outside of the films, Kennedy expanded the franchise into streaming, overseeing the launch of successful Disney Plus series like The Mandalorian and Andor. However, other shows such as The Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi received mixed reviews, and the future of Star Wars on the big screen has remained uncertain, with multiple announced films failing to materialize. Challenges and criticisms. Kennedy's leadership has not been without controversy. Many fans have criticized the lack of a cohesive vision for the sequel trilogy, with reports suggesting that there was no overarching plan for the three films. This resulted in a disjointed narrative that alienated parts of the fanbase. The failure of Solo, a Star Wars story 2018 which struggled to break even, led to Disney canceling future standalone anthology films. More recently, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny 2023 was a financial disappointment, losing an estimated $140 million, which further fueled speculation that Disney might push for new leadership at Lucasfilm. Additionally, Kennedy has faced creative conflicts with filmmakers, with multiple directors, including Colin Trevorrow and Patty Jenkins, leaving Star Wars projects due to disagreements over vision and execution. What's next for Star Wars? With Kennedy's expected departure, the biggest question is, who will take over Lucasfilm? Many fans and insiders speculate that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, the creative minds behind The Mandalorian, could play a larger role in shaping the franchise moving forward. Lucasfilm's next big test will be The Mandalorian Grogu, slated for release in 2026, which is expected to be the studio's first Star Wars theatrical film since The Rise of Skywalker. Other planned films, including projects from James Mangold, Taika Waititi, and a race-centered sequel starring Daisy Ridley, are still in early development, but their progress may depend on who takes over as Lucasfilm president. Final thoughts. Kathleen Kennedy's departure marks a major shift for Star Wars, and while she has been a polarizing figure, her influence on the franchise is undeniable. As Disney looks to the future, the pressure is on to rebuild fan trust and bring Star Wars back to its former glory on the big screen. Whether new leadership can deliver the next great Star Wars era remains to be seen, but for now, the franchise is at a crossroads.